Dark Souls 3 Attractio, juegos de carreras y juegos de animes en entrevistas exclusivas. Yo soy Marge y este es el Bandai Namco Now directamente del E3 2015. What are your thoughts regarding the new DS3?
Right, so they showed the cinematic trailer so far. We haven't seen any actual gameplay, but of course it's a new Souls game, so that alone, we're all super hyped for it. I'm definitely super hyped for it, and I really can't wait to see what surprises Miyazaki-san has in store for us once he shows us gameplay or we get to play it ourselves.
So, do you guys have any tips for the newbies playing or starting or wanting to play the Dark Souls series?
Just bear in mind that the challenge can be frustrating at first if you're not accustomed to it. In most cases, I would venture to suggest probably 80 or 90% of the time, if you get killed in a Souls game, it was your fault because of a mistake you made.
What do you think about Dark Souls 2 being easier than Dark Souls 1? And are you expecting Dark Souls 3 to be harder?
Oh man, so difficulty is a question or a topic that's brought up a lot from both within the Souls community and outside. And I've always felt that ever since Demon Souls, that it's not about the difficulty, at least not for me. It's more about the experiences that you get with the characters and the NPCs as you play the game.
Todos saben que Bandai Namco es sinónimo de juegos de calidad basados en animes, ¿verdad? Con nuevos juegos en camino, aprovechamos para hablar con el director de marcas sobre los planos para Latinoamérica. Déjenlo. Bandai Namco is well known for its video games adaptation of anime series. Could you tell me what drives the company this way?
Yeah, so Bandai Namco, it's all about entertainment. And we always want to find the best ways to entertain our fans. And of course, we make a lot of great video games, but we know a lot of our fans really love anime as well. And animation is super entertaining. So if we can kind of combine the two and the loves that our fans have for both video games and anime franchises and bring those anime franchises into interactive games that they can play and interact with, then we're able to entertain our fans that much more.
Can you tell us about any upcoming anime games? Is there any info you can share with us?
Of course. So one of our next anime games coming out very soon is J-Star's Victory vs. Plus. And what's really cool about this game, so this game celebrates the 45th anniversary of Jump magazine. And something that is normally very, very hard for us to do is to take a lot of different characters and series and put them together in one game. So you're gonna have, characters from Naruto and Dragon Ball and One Piece and Bleach and Saint Seiya. Like all of these different franchises all will come together in this kind of big fighting game tournament style game. That's something that is, it almost never ever happens. And then on top of that, a lot of the characters and the game series from J-Stars, we actually have more of those titles coming out later on this year as well. So there's a new Saint Seiya game coming out, we have a new Naruto game coming. There's a lot of really, really cool games coming on the anime side.
Además del universo de juegos de anime, Bandai Namco domina el circuito de alta velocidad. Project Cars ya está en las pistas. Pero además tenemos 4 juegos este año. Nos contaron todo sobre ellos en una entrevista exclusiva. So Bandai Namco has released Project Cars last month, and there are more games, racing games coming up, right? Could you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Sure, we do. You're absolutely right. We've got a wide range of racing games. In fact, you could say that if you have real-world racing, we probably have a game coming out that simulates that. Everything from the traditional four-wheeled stadium street races. We've got the motorcycle racing stadium Grand Prix. We've got Formula One. coming out. We even have a motocross game, MXGP, that was launched just a little while ago. So we have an incredibly wide breadth of racing genres that will appeal to pretty much anyone who's ever loved racing.
F1 2015, MotoGP 15, Sebastian Loeb, they are not easy games, right? So what features do they have to ease the learning curve for new players?
They are very technical games. They're simulations of very technical sports. It's not like an arcade game where you just pick it up and you're able to play it. So we have to make very concerted steps to teach the player how to play this, give them the option to rank up or down the level of realism that you have on there, or probably a better way of saying this, the assists that you have on. The automatic transmission versus manual, the level of AI that you have. So, you can start out with everything at its lowest setting and go all the way through the professional settings just the way it is in the real world. Formula One, it's one of the fastest motorsports in the entire world. So there's a specific practice mode that you have in there. And for the first time with F1 2015, we have the online practice mode, so you're able to practice with your friends. So, you start out there, you can practice. These games will give you the tools that you need in order to not only learn, but to excel at these games and become a master. Because they are hard games. They're very hard games.
Por primera vez, Bandai Namco está trabajando con una desarrolladora latina para producir un juego. Platicamos con el equipo de Game Coder Studios sobre Attractio, un juego que vas a mudar tu percepción de realidad y física.
Game Coder Studios is a Mexican developer company. We are 7 people at the company, and now we're working with Bandai Namco to publish the game. We are really, really excited about it.
And what's the story of Attractio?
It's humankind stretching throughout the solar system, it's in the future. And in Mars, there's a disparity of there's really poor people, or there's the situation there is difficult for them. So this reality show, Attractio, offers them an opportunity to get out of that. There's big money prizes and other kind of prizes they can take advantage of to get out of that situation. So Attractio is it's a deadly reality show where 3 contestants are playing in order to win these prizes, and so it's based on gravity manipulation, and there's a lot of different mechanics.
And could you tell us about the gameplay features and the innovations?
Attractio is all about gravity and physics. You can manipulate the gravity of different gadgets and different objects. Each object has its own gravity direction. You have 2 gadgets, the gravity boots and the shifter gun. With the gravity boots, you can change the character's gravity between up and down. And with the shifter gun, you can change the gravity of the objects you find along the game. And combine it with friction, your own body force or velocity, you can build a lot of different mechanics and dynamics also. And yeah, you can solve the puzzles in many different ways.
Entonces, ¿de cuál novedad más te gustó? Comenta aquí abajo y aprovecha y síganos en las redes sociales. Yo soy Marge y nos vemos muy pronto en Bandai Namco Now. Chao, chao.